Hey guys, it's been a while since I filmed by myself. I feel a bit strange without my wingman, or wingwoman, Kyla from Miss Budget Beauty. So yes, it feels very weird. I don't think I filmed by myself for about a month, so forgive the nerves. There are no nerves, but you know what I mean. In case I rat-a-tat-tat on all the time. So basically, stop waffling, I'm going to be doing a haul. It is a collective haul. It's been accumulating over the last sort of maybe like 6 weeks, but I've gone a little bit mad and I'm surrounded by it, and I thought, so it's gonna have to be 2 videos. I'm gonna have to do like a beauty haul and then a clothes haul because, oh my god, Primark at the moment, it's amazing. So yeah, 2 hauls. Part 1 is gonna be beauty, and then part 2, which I'll link below after this one because obviously they're gonna come up at different times. Stop waffling, Laura. Anyway, I'm gonna get into it. Beauty haul. Right, so the first thing is I'm gonna I'll do body stuff and then like proper beauty stuff. My sister and brother-in-law went to JTF, which is like a big, it's like a big warehouse shop. You know, like Macros and them kind of things. And there's one in Sheffield. Anyway, so they rang me up and went, Laura, they've got organic surge for 99p. And I was like, seriously? So they bought me loads of organic surge. So I've got 4 shower gels. There's one upstairs in peach passion. Are they all peach passion? In fact, no, the one upstairs is sugared almond, like this one. So I got 2 sugared almond shower gels for 99p each, and they're organic ones, no sulfate and all that. And then 3 peach passion, and oh my god, so I've got like probably about a year's worth. Now, well, obviously because I've already got in bulk anyway, so about a year's worth of organic surge, so I'm a very happy girl because they were 99p each. And they also got me 2 organic surge, when I say got me, I paid for them. Organic surge citrus mint intensive hair treatment, and the fresh grapefruit intensive hair treatment, and they were 99p each as well, and they're quite big tubs, so happy girl. Okay, the next is, I mentioned it in, I think it was in my August favourites from Budget Beauty, but I don't think I hauled it, pardon me, and it is the Burt's Bees Soap Bark and Chamomile Deep Cleansing Cream, and it looks like that. Sorry, it's a bit light. This is $9.99, you can get it from Debenhams. I'm really struggling at the moment to find sulfate-free face washes in town, rather than having to order online all the time. So I nipped into town, couldn't find my Naked range in Superdrug, and I've known this one's been in Debenhams, and I used to use it a couple of years ago, loved it a couple of years ago, but then I like trying different stuff because obviously I like blogging about it, and I went back to it and love it. It's beautiful. It's very luxurious because it's like a really thick cream that you wash with, so it's not like where you take it off with cotton pads. Like thick cream, rub it all in and then splash it off, and it smells really, it's weird, it smells sort of like a bit like menthol, but a very light version, so afterwards your face feels really cold and refreshed, and I definitely recommend it. I've never had a problem with it, you know, because it's got menthol in it. I'm wondering whether if you've, I'm saying that it is for sensitive skin because obviously it's 100% natural, but just be wary that it does sort of, I don't think it says it's got menthol in it, but you know what I mean, it's just a bit funny with it, but I do definitely recommend it. I love it, and it's massive as well, so for £10 it does last me for quite a few months. I think it usually lasts me for about 4 months, something like that. And then speaking of face washes, I did actually order this one online. This is my holy grail face wash. This is the face wash that if I could only pick one for the rest of my life, it would be this. I've mentioned before how much I like my Naked one, but this I've mentioned, I think it was like in my February favourites the last time I had it. They stopped selling it in Boots, and I used to always pick it up. It's $5.99, and it is, how big is it? 200ml, so it's quite a big one. Absolutely love it. It makes your face so clean, refreshed, without feeling tight at all, and it is, oh honestly, you have to try this face wash, especially if you've got sensitive skin because it's an organic one. So I found it on eBay. I'll link the seller below. It's actually a massive sort of pharmacy that they sell, like, it's called like One Pharmacy or something like that. Anyway, so I'll link it below, and it is still the same price. No, it's $5.19. I think it's $5.19 actually, not $5.99. It's the same price as the website, but the website you've got to spend £15 to get free delivery, whereas on eBay it's free delivery just for this, so it's exactly the same. So I picked up one of these, and now I know it's on that, I'm definitely buying more. And the reason I bought this is because I wanted more of a light wash one, because I've just bought, forgive me, I just bought the Clarisonic Mia. Oh, I know what you're thinking. It's very expensive, but because I'm getting married next year, if you didn't realise. Oh, my ring's twisted. Thank you for the congratulations for everyone who said so. I thought, right, I'm going to treat myself and I want really, really good skin for next year. Well, no, I didn't think that first. Basically, I was watching QVC. 2 in the morning, I was watching QVC, which is a very, very bad idea for me. And it was on there, and they were doing it on, because it was a beauty day, everything was the, you know, we could do that basically QVC is a shopping channel if you didn't know. You could do it in 4 payments where they just split the cost 4 ways, so it's not as if you pay an extra. And I thought, right, if I'm ever going to get one, now's the time, because it worked out quite a good deal. It was £117, I know, but you got 2 brush heads, and they're usually about £20 each, so it actually worked out that I was actually saving money, so it was cheaper than buy a power, because I think that's like £95, so with the 2 brush heads extra, it was working out a good deal. Anyway, stop waffling. You could do it on 4 easy payments, and I thought, if I'm ever going to get it without having to fork out that money in one go, I'll do this. So I pay like a little bit each month for 4 months, and then I've got it, and I just thought, yeah, if I'm ever going to get it, now's going to be the time. I hear lots of great things about it, and I thought, I'm getting married in, what was it, like 16 months, something like that, so next December. And I thought, I can have beautiful skin. I do have good skin, but I thought it might, you know, make the pores a bit smaller, so I've actually tried it already. I charged it up, and really did like it. It's weird, because obviously you're not going to notice any difference. The main thing I noticed was my skin actually felt different. It did. It felt really clean, and I was like reading all the hype about it, and it sort of cleans your face a lot better than what you can manually do, and I actually think it did. My skin felt really, really clean, so I don't know what it's going to do, but it's like a bridal investment. Right, so where are we? I also bought muslin cloths, because I thought I don't want to use that both day and night, because I've got sensitive skin, so I bought some new muslin cloths, because no matter how much I wash my old ones, they're just grey. I don't know if anyone else notices that problem. So I got 2 of these. These are like, oh, the muslin cloths, you know what I mean. I got these off eBay as well. There's no point in a link, because there's loads of them on eBay. You can buy like 3 for like 99p and things like that. So I got some muslin cloths. And also, I got online this. I thought, I'll explain in a second. I thought, because it's coming up winter, I was trying to think, what did I really like last winter? And I really liked I used to really like mineral foundations, and I haven't got any. I used to like the number 7 one. I've never found one since that does really good coverage. And obviously I was watching QVC shopping channels, they're going on about Bare Minerals all the time. And I thought, I'm not forking out for Bare Minerals. I was searching online for cheap, to find Bare Minerals cheap, but I couldn't. And then I remembered it was Jenny, who used to be Sailor Jenny, and now she's Jenny May, so I'll link her channel below. She mentioned ages ago, I think it was like in her favourite foundations, that she started off years ago with the Lily Lolo. Is that upside down? Yeah, Lily Lolo. And it's a mineral foundation, and you can buy it on Feelunique. I'll put the link below. And I looked at the ingredients of the Bare Minerals one, because obviously like the ones you get in town, like L'Oreal and all, they've got talc in it and crap. They're full of crap basically. And I thought, right, I wanted a really natural one like the Bare Minerals, and this has got the exact same ingredients. There's like 4 ingredients in this. I don't know what they are, like mica and whatever. So it's £12, something like that, off Feelunique, and you get quite a lot of it. And they've got quite good colour choice. And if you go on the Lily Lolo website, there's like a proper colour chart. So I picked it from that. So I'm Blondie, which is actually right. I look a bit dark at the moment because I've put on my Bourjois Healthy Mix, and it's 2 shades too dark, but I thought I'd try and use it up before winter comes. So I'm about 2 shades too dark today, but Blondie is about fine for me, because I think is it pink undertones? I can't remember. Anyway, I used it the other day and I really, really like it, so I want to see if I can get back into mineral foundations, because I kind of really like it in winter, because my face gets really dry, and even though it's powder and it doesn't make sense to you, it's actually nicer than sort of putting a layer of like foundation on. It's just really, really light, so yep, so I'll see how we go with that. Okay, I've got tons of nail stuff, so I'll get rid of 3 things that aren't nails. I bought, I know, another hyped up product that I bought, forgive me again, I bought the Caudalie. I thought, I need to try it, just so I can just say I've tried it, done it, and I know if it's worth the hype and all that. Right, so my 2 cents on this is it was like £10 for that little bottle, and to be fair, I didn't realise it was that small. I saw people on YouTube have like really big, sort of like really small hands and small faces, because it looks bigger. I know that I'm not about the big bottle version, but it's tiny. It's a tiny little thing. It's only 30ml. So I thought I'd try it, and I must admit, it is nice and refreshing. I basically wash my face, spray it on, but it has done naffle to my skin, and I mean it. I think some people say it does do stuff to the skin, but maybe they've got really bad skin. I have good skin. It only goes really bad when I'm getting a bit lazy and just use face wipes. That's the only time my skin gets really bad, or I'll have an allergic reaction, but that's besides the point. If I don't clean my face properly and just use wipes, my skin gets a bit But generally my skin's quite good, and that did naff all. The only thumbs up about it is it felt really nice and refreshing, and I've looked at the ingredients on it. I have them in a spreadsheet because I'm that kind of sad person, and I'm actually contemplating making my own, because it's like the main part of this is the kind of water that I use is bitter orange water, which you can buy online, and then it's got like a few essential oils in it. I'm thinking, well, you can get them online. It'll probably cost you a bit in the first place, like maybe spending like 20 quid in the first place, but you could make a massive bottle of this. I just don't think it's done anything for my skin. I need to stop waffling about this one now. So it's nice and refreshing, but please don't run out and get it because you think it's going to do some sort of miracle. Didn't. Right, so the one thing I really like, actually, I bought this from Boots. It's the Boots Botanics Super Serum Radiant Youth with Protective Ginkgo Face Serum, which looks like that. It's part of the new range. God, why is everything really white? Can you see it? Anyway, it's that big. I can't remember how much this was, but it's always like a third off at the moment on Botanics. I think it's like a £5 or something like that. I can't remember what it's got in it. It doesn't really say on it. But it's really nice. You know when you notice something straight away? It smells lovely. I can't think what of. It just smells like lovely. So I went, like at night time, I'll wash my face, because I tend to sort of have a bath a few hours before bed, so I like to put something on, you know, a few hours before I go to bed, and it just feels lovely putting it on. It absorbs really quick, and when I woke up in the morning my skin did feel really nice. So I'm definitely noticing things from this. I don't know if it makes my skin look different, I don't know if I look more radiant like it's supposed to be, but it definitely makes my skin really soft, so I'd rather spend a £5 on that than the Cordially, to be fair. So I definitely recommend the Boots Botanics Super Serum Radiant Youth. I think they have another serum, I don't know what that one does though, but this one's really, really nice, and yeah, thumbs up for that, and it's like a £5, like I said. Right, so the last makeup bit before my Mammoth nail collection is, I put this on Twitter the other day. I got this from, it wasn't Poundland, it was a pound shop, it was like Pound World or something like that, just a little one off the market. I only went in, to be fair, to get plastic cutlery because I can't bother to do the washing up at work. So it is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny, and it looks like that, and then it is like that. And I would never have, I mean, NYC, for some reason I always thought it was like a really, just thought it was a really like cheap brand that weren't that good, a bit like Miss Sporty. But it was, is it Amarix and Emily Noel and like all the big YouTubers in America love this stuff, and I think even I think Miss Glamorazzi might have it as well, and I just saw it, I was like, oh! There was about 10 of them, and I think I promised a couple of people off YouTube I'd send them one because they doesn't have it. But it's such a nice bronzer because it's so light, it's not orange in the slightest way, and I don't know if you'll even be able to see it. It's like that on my finger. Will you be able to see it on my skin? Probably it's like that. So it's the lightest bronzer I've seen that's not orangey. It is beautiful. I've got it on contouring today, so it's a bit lighter than what I've usually gone for, and it's going to be brilliant for contouring in winter. I definitely recommend this one, and for £1 as well. But I mean, how beautiful is that? And it is completely matte. I can't see any shimmer in that at all. So yeah, definitely happy with that. Also, it's got a mirror in it as well, so that's a point. So if you need it in your compact, you get a sponge with it as well, but that's a bit. Right, so now my epic nail section. I'll do it in order. Can you hear that? There's loads of them. Right, so the first one was when I went out shopping with Miss Kyla, bit posh, Miss Budget Beauty, also known as Kyla. She picked up this from Xtras. Yes, I've copied you, Kyla. I had to go back a couple of days later and get it. It's like a very chunky gold glitter, but it's almost like a rose gold, and I thought, what did she say? She had a nail polish and she put it on, and I thought I can really see that in winter, like putting it on like burgundies and things like that. I just thought it's going to look absolutely beautiful, and they're only, what are they, like £1.99 or something? I think I picked that up from Xtras, and then I went up to our discount beauty store called Dazzle, and I just picked up another one for £1.99, and it's also a W71, and it's, oh hang on, what's this one called? I don't know if they've got names, but it's just number 55, but you'll spot it. And then this one, which is Multi-Dazzle 116, it's just a multicoloured one, and I just thought, I was obsessed with glitter last Christmas, and we're practically there. I mean, what are we, like 14 weeks? I think we're something like, oh, we're 100 days! By the time this is up, no, it's 100 days till Christmas. Probably by the time you see this, it'll be 99 days if it's Sunday, because it's Saturday today. So it's 100 days till Christmas, so I figured get all the bling. And there is, what we've got in here, like there's purple, silver, gold, blue, green, red, and pink. I mean, how amazing is that? And glitter, obsessed. Right, so it's a bit weird, a bit out of character for me. Obviously glitter sends me insane. Okay, oh, I've got to better hurry up, it's 15 minutes already on part one. The next two are two Barry M. I love Barry M. It is cheap and the quality is fantastic. I just cannot get enough of Barry M. And these are, I've done a blog post about these actually, so I'll link it below. These are the chameleon ones, where they change colour. I saw some girls in this shop the other day and they were looking at me going, what do they do, what do they do? And I just thought, I'm going to have to step in and tell them. So I explained how they work to these random strangers. That's what I'm like now when I go into Boots and that. I just start selling products that I don't even work there. Alright, so basically we've got the purple one here and no, that's blue. That one's like, oh, what's it, violet. No, that's violet, that's lavender, that's violet. Oh, you know what I mean. This one's called chameleon pink and this one's called chameleon lilac. So basically they go on that colour, which is like, it's almost like a metal. Yeah, it's almost like a metallic, not metallic, you know, like the foils. Yeah, it's almost like a foil purple and that. And then when you paint over them with any clear, so it's like any top coat or any like clear colour, they completely change colour. You're better off seeing my blog post because it's really hard to explain, but they do go a completely different colour to that. Same colour as in purple, but it'll be like a really deep, shiny version rather than this sort of foily light version. But they're absolutely brilliant. I think they're $3.99. But obviously, if you see my blog post, they're not the neatest because I'm just terrible trying to paint. I haven't got a steady hand, but I'm thinking polka dots or stripes or something really, really cool like that. So it's fun to play with, especially as a $3.99. And I'm not seeing any other brand do them. Apparently Number 7 did one years ago, someone's told me, but currently no other brand do any like this, so go check out them. Okay, I also, while I was at Barry M, picked up 3 other shades. This was at a different time. I saw this one, which is called Nude, and Miss Budget Beauty were going on about Fiji and how, like, what's the word? It doesn't go on thin, it goes on quite opaque, that's it, opaque, must remember that word. And I saw this and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to try the Barry M version, and it is very, very sheer, but what I like about this is if you just don't want to paint your nails like a colour, just makes them look really healthy. It is almost like a milky clear colour, so if you just want to put a couple of coats on, it just makes your nails look really, really fresh. So I don't regret it. It's a shame it's not completely opaque, but it's just nude, but it makes them look really sort of fresh. Okay, and then 2 other colours. I know it's like we're getting into winter now, but it was about 3 weeks ago and I thought, right, I just need a few more weeks of summer. And I got Peach Melba because everyone goes on about it and I don't own it. And I got Lemon Ice Cream. I haven't tried the Peach Melba yet, but the Lemon Ice Cream I wore all last week, I think it was. Absolutely love it. It only takes a couple of coats actually, and it's pretty opaque. I mean, most of Barry M, you can, after 1 coat it is pretty good, but 2 coats it's like amazingly opaque, and that's absolutely brilliant. So it's just like a nice little colour. I'm thinking I could probably, I don't know how many more weeks I can squeeze out of it before the autumn shades come in, but I really, really like them. Okay, and then I bought, this is the Essie Ridge Filling Base Coat. I got this from our cheap shop again, I think it was like $2.99. Really, really like this base coat. I'm not sure about ridge filling because I don't have that many ridges, but it is a very nice base coat. It goes on and it dries dead quick and matte. It sort of goes a bit matte, so I don't know about if it makes my nail varnish last any longer, because I have a bad habit of every other day I repaint my nails a completely different colour because I get bored so easily, so I don't know. But it is a really nice base coat. Stops my nails getting stained. Okay, and the last bit of beauty, we're finally there. Yes, this was yesterday, and I went into Boots and I saw Miss Budget Beauty's last video, I'll link it below, and she was wearing like a khaki nail varnish, and I can't go on Twitter at work, so rather than tweeting her what she was wearing, I just thought I'd go on a hunt for a khaki nail varnish. It was probably, I knew it was probably going to be an Essie, and I wasn't going to spend £8 on an Essie just because I wanted to wear khaki that day. So I looked around, and the best one I saw was actually Miss Sporty. So it's this one here. I don't know if they've got names. Not that I can see on it. It'd be obvious when you saw it anyway. So, no, yeah, they don't have names. So anyway, that's it. It's a khaki one there. And they were 3 for £2, and they were $1.99 each. And I thought, well, I've never tried Miss Sporty. I just assumed it'd be a bit, you know, well, to be honest, I used to assume Collection 2000 was going to be like really, really cheap quality, but I'm obsessed with their concealer, so I thought, no, I'm going to give it a try. So I got the khaki one because it was 3 for £2. I got this one, which is really nice. It's like a muddy mauve-y purple. I don't know, it's looking a bit more purple there, but it is like a very muddy mauve, and I thought that's going to be beautiful in winter, and I just thought they look lovely next to each other as well. And then it took me ages to come up with the last colour, and there was a couple of pinks. I thought I've got too many similar, so I got a colour which I don't know if I'll be able to wear in winter. Well, I probably could, but it's nothing like I own in my collection, and I wanted one like this all summer. It's just a proper, what are these called, like a periwinkle blue? I don't know, it's a different kind of blue there, but it's like a very periwinkle blue. And sorry, my boyfriend walked in again. He did that about a year ago, and I'm not going to show you because he came in his boxers. Anyway, so that's a very, very periwinkle blue, and I'm half tempted to put my nails like this actually at this moment, because I quite like clashing colours, because I'm wearing like burgundy. I like my nails completely just not match what I'm wearing, just be completely random. So they don't really go together. Them two definitely I'm going to be wearing through autumn and winter, and that one's nice. And I've only tried this on one nail because I painted my nail yesterday, because I need to paint my nails now. And it dried super quick. It wasn't too sheer, I reckon 2 coats and it would be perfect, so I did 1 coat, but oh my god, it dried so quick, and I'm like thinking, have I just found a new little brand that's dead cool? Dead cool? That's not the right word. That's like gonna be cool. So it's like £1.99, tried that, and I'll have to do like a blog post and let you know how it goes, but why do I use words like dead cool? I don't know. So anyway, that's my beauty haul over. I'm going to film my clothing haul next, like clothing, jewellery, more clothing, more bags, more jewellery, and maybe a wig or 2. So I'll see you in my next video, so bye.